Good evening, A's fans. It's time for baseball. I'm Jared Ertman here at Wildwood Baseball Park, bringing you exciting Sheboygan A's baseball action. Tonight, the A's take on the Manitowoc Bandits in a Northeastern Wisconsin League contest. Last night, the A's took a game from the Appleton Legends, evening their record at 6-6. Appleton fell to 9-2 and are now a game behind league-leading Menasha. Tonight on the mound for the A's is Taylor Schwartz, and the lineup he will be facing. Tom Sawyer is the second baseman for the Bandits. Troy Potier is in the shortstop. Alex Larson in center. Travis Mason at first. Taylor Koth at third. Casey Schreiner will be the designated hitter. Brian Abzali will be in right. Alex Brewer behind the plate, and Cole Wimmer will round out their order. Michael Anderson will be on the mound for the Bandits. He is looking to get a running start on the second half of the season. See if they can continue to build after last night's success. Sawyer steps in. Schwartz delivers the first pitch of the game, and we are underway. That one is a strike. Next pitch, low and away for a ball. Lucas Wilson got the win last night on the mound for the A's. And he forms a 1-2 punch with Schwartz. And more often this year it's been Schwartz and Gardner forming the 1-2 punch, but A's have a very potent rotation when all their guys are healthy and available. And Schwartz seems determined to make that statement, striking out Sawyer on 4 pitches. Troy Potier squares to bunt, lays it down, but it goes foul. And last night's game, for those of you who didn't catch it, was something that has not been seen yet this season from the A's. They won it in fine fashion. They were never behind, and after the 6th inning, the issue really wasn't in doubt. They put up 6 runs, took an 8-1 lead and one going away. Final score was 8-4. 1-2 the count now. Swing, and that one will just bend foul over the left field line. One and two remains the count. Schwartz winds and delivers. That one wasn't quite in there. 2-2. Swing and a foul that bounces back after hitting off the plate. Another dreary day here in Sheboygan, and there's some fog hanging around these low-lying parts of the city. Could be a issue in tonight's game, maybe not. Foul away, 2-2 to Potier. Schwartz working now on the second batter of the game. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. He got him looking. Two up, two down. It'll be Alex Larson to the plate for Manitowoc. Sparse crowd tonight at Wildwood Park. People still filtering in. Strike one called. Next one is low. Schwartz is making his 5th appearance, and now a hit into left. A liner. And that'll be one base runner for the Bandits. Here with 2 outs in the first. Travis Mason is now the Manitowoc batter. Steps in. Throw over to first by Schwartz, and Larson didn't even get off the bag. He just decided to wing one over there. Strike one called. Schwartz sets and delivers a bouncer that stays fair. And that one will go down as an error. Tough play to make. It was a very slow bouncer up the first base line, and it's halfway between Schwartz and Langley. They had to decide who was going to make the play and who was going to cover. Langley finally took it, but Schwartz couldn't get over. Officially, they're scoring that a hit. Swing and a foul away for Koff. Makes it 0-2 to him. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Breaking ball that swung on and hit right to Maldonado. He had to move for it, but it took him right towards the bag. Tags up. And that is 3. Bandits leave 2 stranded. And the A's will be up in the bottom half. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by AAA Travel and Insurance. Bottom of the first, and it will be Rude, Shilter, and Hiley. Rude was out of the lineup last night, and he's back in tonight. The pitch to Rude is high. Next pitch is fouled away, 1-1. Rude back in the lineup, and we'll see if that's a benefit or a stumbling block for the A's. Rude has been coming out of an early season funk, been doing well. Tyson stepped in last night and performed ably in the leadoff man spot. Maybe not so ably. He got on base to start the game, that's what I was speaking of. But then he went 0 for 4 in his remaining at-bats. Swing in one deep into center. It is caught, and Rude will be retired. Cole Wimmer had to go back a ways for that one. Good shot, but out number one. Ryan Shilter, the batter for the A's, appearing in his third game this year after a hiatus in the first half. A's are glad to have him, and he is certainly a asset both offensively and defensively. Ball one. That one just sailed into no man's land. 1-1. And the delivery swung on and fouled into the backstop. One and two. The pitch swung on, and an infield hit. Almost. He's called out, and the fans voicing their disapproval. It was a close play. Shilter bopped one towards second. Throw was close, and they got him. Cole Hiley now the batter. Anderson asks for a new ball. Gets it. Takes the sign, winds, delivers. Ball one. Next pitch just outside. Anderson behind Hiley, 2-0. And Hiley has leeway to search for a pitch that he likes. That was not it, but it was a strike. That one got the outside portion. Hiley's been finding plenty of pitches that he likes. He leads this A's team in hits with 30. Swings and misses on that one. I think he was fooled. 2-2. He's got one left. Next pitch comes in, high heat, but it's a ball. That will fill the count. Next pitch misses outside, and Ivy will take his base. Harry Stout is the batter. Swings, and that one goes through the right side of the infield. Highly round second, heading for third. He will make it, and an overthrow will lead Highly coming home. Stout wants to take three, but he's kept at two by the ump on the overthrow. So the A's take a lead on the overthrow. And the A's have not led very often in the first inning. This is a very good sign. Chad Langley's now the batter. He's with an early lead. Langley swings, and that one's a grounder behind first. It is fielded. The base is tagged, and that's 3 outs. A's take a lead with 1 run in the bottom half, and after 1 complete, it's 1-0. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. It will be Schreiner, Alzali, and Brewer. Top of the second. Schreiner steps in. Strike 1 called. Next one, a swing, and gets just a piece of it and goes to the backstop. 0-2. Schwartz wastes no time in getting ahead. Next pitch is a breaking ball. Not in the zone, 2-1. Next pitch swung on and fouled back. Manitowoc is 1-6 in the Northeastern Wisconsin League, and they are shell of the team they once were. Grounder to short, one away. Routine play there. Brian F. Zolli is now the batter. One right back at Schwartz. Throws over to first. That's out number 2. Alex Brewer is the batter. Breaking ball in there. 1-1 to Brewer. Brewer, the catcher for the Bandits. Looks at another strike. Time is called right before Schwartz goes into his lineup, and he has to cut it short. Next pitch swung on and fouled. Count remains 1-2. The next one in the dirt. And then a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, and the Bandits will not equal the A's run total. It's 1-0. Coming up in the bottom portion of the inning, it will be Maldonado, Mathias, and McCarty for the A's. This is Sheboygan Baseball, brought to you by Miesfeld's, makers of fine sausage since 1941. Maldonado stepping up. Maldonado and himself right about the middle of the A's batting order. as he has been for most of the year. Plugging away there. Watches a ball. Next pitch is a strike. Just makes the outside corner. That was a pitcher's call, but it's the ump's call to make. And a liner that goes just above the outstretched glove of Bandits second baseman Tom Sawyer. Nice liner. Maldonado's on first, and Mathice is at the plate. First pitch to Mathice is a called strike. Anderson will deliver the pitch. It will be a bunt. Anderson will field it. And 1-3. Mathice with the sacrifice bunt. Jeremy McCarty is now the batter. The delivery, breaking ball, hangs up there. Ball one. Next pitch will hit McCarty right in the back. So now runners on first and second after the hit batsman, and Ben Gordon was back behind the plate tonight after Ryan Schilter started there last night. Ball one, that one missed outside. Runners on first and second, one out, bottom of the second. A's with a chance here, maybe to build something. After Gordon, it goes back to the top. Strike one called. And that one will be it. Double play turned, and the A's are out of it. And the A's leave one stranded. After two complete, they still hold a 1-0 lead over the Manitowoc Bandits. This is Sheboygan A's baseball brought to you Leading off in the top of the third for the Bandits will be Cole Wimmer. Strike one to Wimmer. That one a good pitch low in the zone. Swing and a foul out of play, and Schwartz has been doing a very good job working ahead of batters thus far here in the early innings. There was only one batter he failed to get ahead of. Now a bouncer right back to Schwartz. Easy throw. Schwartz makes his second assist defensively. So either by strikeouts or by assists, Schwartz has had a hand in 5 of the 7 outs made thus far. Bunt is laid down. Stelt charges. The throw is late. And that will be an infield hit for Tom Sawyer. Stelt charged it, made a good play, but it was a good bunt, and the throw very much behind Sawyer. Troy Rodier. Schwartz's pitch heads outside. Throw over to first. Sawyer back in time. Stays on his feet. Swing and a miss. Big cut taken. No contact made. 1-2 now. Next pitch in the dirt. Gordon blocks it. 2-2 the count. Now a grounder that gets through the left side. Base hit for Troy Rodier. Now runners on first and second, and looks like Maldonado is having a few words with Schwartz. Is something about how to hold the runners close, or in any event, Schwartz sets and delivers. Swing and a miss on the part of Alex Larson. Next pitch, a breaking ball. That's not a strike. That one looked pretty good. Ump thought otherwise. Swing and a miss, and Larson spins himself around, falls down there. Swing and a hot one to third. Stelt elects to go to one, and Larson will be safe. So now the bases are loaded. One away.
Now batting first baseman number 6, Travis Mason.
It was a force at third, but Sawyer was practically there by the time that Stout had the ball. Now a suicide squeeze, and it will be successful. Manitowoc gets one across the plate. The bases remain loaded. Now I think you can call this a bit of a jam here for Shores. Taylor Koth is the batter. Strike one called after a ball. Ground ball is what the A's are looking for here. And now Schwartz will hit Koth. And that'll send in a run. The Manitowoc Bandits take the lead with that. Bases remain loaded. Casey Schreiner is the batter. Grounder to short. And two will not be turned. Only one out will be made. Schreiner will get an RBI and reach on a fielder's choice. It's 3-1 now. Rude hesitated there. I don't really know why. Now there are only runners on the corners for the Bandits. Two outs. Swing and a grounder. Langley gathers in the ball and a little bit of gamesmanship on the base paths. Afzali kind of stopped and went back because Langley was looking to tag him rather than the base, but Laddle getting out anyway. So the Manitowoc Bandits put 3 up on the A's to take the lead here in the third. It is 3-1 after 2.5. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by AAA Travel and Insurance. It'll be the top of the order for the A's in the third. That means Rude, Schilter, and Hiley. Fog getting a bit more dense here at Wildwood Park. Swing and a miss by Rude. Hasn't been a factor as of yet. Still not real dense, not a real pea super, but there's one more possible factor in the game. Liner by Rude, and that one is snagged at first by Mason. Good play. Ryan Shelter. Shelter grounded out his first time up. First pitch to him is high and inside. Shelter has 3 hits in his 2 appearances thus far this year. Two and 0. Shelter's not the kind of man you want to get behind. Next pitch. Shelter swings, and this one deep into the gap, but it will be caught. Cole Wimmer hustled for it and got it. And Cole Hiley will be the batter. Hiley walked his first time up and then scored as a result of an error. Hiley falls one away. Now awaits the next pitch. Swings, and that one will be caught in right field. And it's 3 up, 3 down for the A's in the third. They fail to answer Manitowoc and find themselves in a 3-1 hole. And this is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Leading off will be Alex Brewer.
Leading off the fourth for Manitowoc is the catcher, number 23, Alex Brewer.
He is playing from behind now, and they'll have to work to keep the Bandits from increasing their lead. Swing and a miss by Brewer. Next one swung on and grounded. Maldonado charges it, makes the throw, one away.
Now batting left fielder number 2, Cole Wimmer.
Cole Wimmer, who made a nice catch last inning. Now watches a strike. Now a grounder to short. Rude has it. Makes the throw. 2 away.
Now batting second baseman number 3, Tom Sawyer.
To the top of the order we go, and Tom Sawyer's the batter. Swings at the first pitch, sent him. That one is a pop-up. That goes foul over the left field line. Rude will catch it. And it's 3 up and 3 down. To the bottom of the fourth, we shall head. The score is 3-1 Manitowoc. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Larry's Distributing. Harry Stout leads things off for the A's. Stout made it to second his first time up. Got a single and then advanced on a double. 1-1 is the count to him currently. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Took it for a two-inches hop for the Bandits. And Stout will be thrown out.
Now batting first baseman number 29, Chad Langley.
Chad Langley is the batter. Oh, and 1 to Langley. Next pitch in the dirt. Swing and a foul away. 1-2 now. And another foul. Langley battling here. Swing and a broken bat. Langley will be thrown out. Broken bat grounder, and Maldonado Maldonado waits the pitch, gets it, strike one. One and one now. Maldonado working to keep the A's in the inning, and he does. Error on the part of Manitowoc. Third baseman Taylor Koth. He just kind of flinched on that one, and it got by him. Sam Mathice will get a chance now. Anderson throws over to first. Maldonado makes it back. Next pitch is in the dirt. Fog just seems to keep getting thicker and thicker and thicker. It's pretty hazy out there, especially under the lights, as we are now. It's fairly dark, a little bit of daylight hanging on. It's another dreary day. Throw over to first. Maldonado back in time and a dive back then. Count is 1-0 to Mathice. Swing and a grounder to second. Be flipped to 2 on the force, and that will be it. After 4 complete, it remains 3-1 in favor of the Manitowoc Bandits. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Into the fifth we go. Troy Rodier is the batter. He squares to bunt, but pulls back. Swing and one. Bends foul over the left field line. 1-1 now. Next pitch, a breaking ball. That's in there. 1-2 the count. Oh, a grounder to short. Gloved by Rude. Throw made. 1 away.
Center fielder number 25,
Alex Larson is the batter. Swing, hot grounder to third, and Stelt will not be able to handle it. It's logged as an error. Runner aboard first now is Travis Mason.
Travis Mason.
First pitch to Mason was a ball. Mason is 2 for 2 tonight. And count him now is 2-0. Mason, the fourth batter in the Manitowoc lineup. Schwartz comes with a strike. Now a hit and run is on, and it is executed beautifully. A hit through the left side of the infield, right in that gap. Larson will get second. Now there are runners aboard first and second as Taylor Koth comes to the plate. Only 1 away. Manitowoc working on something here. Strike 1 called. Next pitch is also a strike. Good one's low in the zone. Swing and a miss. And down goes Koth. Now that is 2 away. And a little bit of the pressure is relieved, but the A's still have to get 1 more. Casey Schreiner
Now batting DH number 19.
will be the man they will have to do it against. Swing and a miss. Schwartz has been causing a lot of swings and misses today by the Manitowoc batters, but he's also been hit 7 times thus far. Swing and a grounder to third. Stelt elects to go to second, and the threat ends. Manitowoc leaves 2 stranded.
Too cool.
Failed to put up a run. And they retain a 3-1 lead over the A's. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Larry's Distributing. Tommy McCarty. And it's 1-0 to him here in the bottom of the fifth. Now 2-0. And another one outside the zone will make it a 3-0 count, and I believe that's the first one of the game for either pitcher. And McCarty draws a walk. Ben Gordon now the batter. Gordon lays down a bunt. Anderson fields it, and he slides on the wet grass out there, but he makes the throw. Greg Rude now the batter. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Swing by Rude. Foul out of play. Oh and 1. McCarty will take his lead and head back. He's playing some games out there. 1-1's the count to Rude. Swing, and that one will not quite get through, and Rude will be thrown out. Well, that one was in the outfield, but a good play was made by Tom Sawyer. He hustled for it, dived for it, came up and threw. It was a close one. Rude was called out. Rude thought he had the infield single, but he did not. McCarty will advance to third, though, and Ryan Schilter will be the batter. The A's need some good two-out offense here. I don't think they'll get it from that. Schilter grounds one to short, and that is all for the fifth inning. Score remains 3-1 Manitowoc. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. will be Afzali, Brewer, and Wimmer. Zali steps in, falls one that goes out of play.
Ryan F. Sully.
Swing, and this one into center. And it'll fall in shallow center. Maybe the fog coming into play now. I don't know if Mathias got a beat on that one.
Now batting catcher number 23, Alex Brewer.
He didn't certainly make a good break, and it fell in. Alex Brewer, now the batter. Throw over to first. Nothing came of it. Afzali was back in time. Another throw over. Same result. Brewer squares to bunt, but then pulls back. And now Brewer is hit with a pitch. Now, it looked like he was going to bunt, and I don't know if he pulled back, if he would have stayed square. The ump says he was hit, and he is now on first base. Runners on first and second, and no outs for Manitowoc. Cole Wimmer is the batter. Pitch just misses. Square to bunt. Bunt is laid down. Throw made by Schwartz. One away. Wimmer with the sacrifice bunt. And that will move the runners ahead and negate the opportunity for a double play for the A's. Makes things a bit more difficult.
Now batting second baseman number 3, Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer will step in. Strike one called. Good breaking ball. And then a swing and a miss. Schwartz now working ahead like he was doing earlier in the game, and then he got away from it and trying to find his groove here again, and hopefully he can do that. Foul away will keep it at 0-2. Swing, and that one burrows its way up the middle. Play at the plate, and he is tagged out. Afzali scored. Then Brewer tried to come around, and he was gunned down. Not really gunned, he was beat by quite a wide margin on the throw from Mathias in center. Now a steal attempt, and it will be successful. Sawyer makes it to second. Swing, and this one goes high into right. McCarty going back for it. It's off the wall. That will be a double. And an RBI for Troy Rodier. And now a mound conference for the A's. Manager Tyler Martin heads out. Five to 1, the score is now. Top of the sixth. A's trying to get out of the field here. Alex Larson is the batter. And the count to him is now 2-0. And then 3-0. And a walk is issued. They're saying he maybe got hit by it, but it's the same result either way. Runners on first and second, and Travis Mason pitch was thrown, but Mason wasn't quite ready for it. Now a grounder to second. Maldonado will field and throw. And that's the end of Manitowoc's portion. They increase their lead by 2 runs. The A's have a bigger deficit to overcome. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Larry's Distributing. Cole Hiley is now the batter. He'll lead things off for the A's in the sixth. Hiley 0 for 1 tonight with a walk and a run scored. Strike one called on Hiley. Breaking ball, not in the zone, 1-1. Now a grounder. Throw is made, and Hiley is out. And Harry Stout is now the batter.
Now batting third baseman number 17, Harry Stell.
His chances dwindling here, and Stout will line one to second. Good shot. This went right at a fielder. And Chad Langley is now the batter.
Baseman number 29, Chad Langley.
Swing and a grounder. Bobbled, but the throw is made, and Langley is gone. 3 up, 3 down for the A's in the 6th. And they do nothing to close the gap. 5-1 Manitowoc after 6 complete. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. On top of the 7th, and a pitching change for the Sheboygan A's. Max Kramsky will come into the game, and Taylor Schwartz will be sent to the dugout after one of his rougher outings, allowing 5 runs on twice as many hits. 6 innings pitched. So that may be called a quality start. Forget the for a quality start, you need only give up 5 or less runs. Don't quote me on that. Now it's on Kramsky's shoulders to keep the game close here. Prevent the Bandits from running away with it. Of course, he'll need some run support. The A's having only 2 hits thus far. Kramsky's first pitch is swung on, and it's a liner that is caught by Maldonado. He jumped for it, and he got it. That's nice to see. Due up next is Casey Schreiner, and he is now at the plate. Kramsky winds and delivers. Strike 1 called. Kramsky, a pitcher for Lakeland College. And he has done some good work for the A's this year. 25 innings pitched, ERA of 3.91, so mostly in relief work. His record is 1-1, also has a save. 3-1 the count to Schreiner. Swing and a foul back and out of play. So now the count is full and the payoff pitch is swung on and fouled on play once again. Payoff pitch, another swing, and that one will not fall. Mathias didn't have a beat on it right away, but he found it and he caught it. Basket catch, and 2 away. Brian Afzali. Afzali 1 for 3 this evening. Swings and misses. The ump calls a foul tip, but it's practically the same thing unless there's 2 strikes, in which case that would have been an out. But Kramsky needs to get 2 more strikes on him for that to happen. Deals one outside. Swing, and this one will fall into left, just on the right side of the line. Finally, he hustles after it, makes the throw in, keeps Alzali at first.
Now batting number 23, catcher Alex Brewer.
Alex Brewer has been behind the dish this evening. Pitch is high. Gordon has to jump for it. He does. Hauls it in. Next pitch is swung on, and this one popped over towards the A's dugout. Gordon goes for it, catches it, and that is 3 away. The Bandits failed to put up a run in the top half, and now is the 7th inning stretch here at Wildwood Ballpark. And I'll take this opportunity to thank some of our other A's sponsors. I mentioned AAA Travel and Insurance, Larry's Distributing, Miesfeld's Triangle Market. Other sponsors include Lakeland College, Legend Larry's, and Prevea Health, who provide the licensed athletic trainers, keep the A's healthy, keep them in the game. We thank those and all the rest of our sponsors. And of course, you can't forget Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch Co. of St. Louis, Missouri. We thank them all for keeping us in the game and keeping the A's a solid franchise year in and year out. Bottom portion of the order for the A's, Luke Maldonado is the leadoff batter. Maldonado squares the bunt and then pulls back. Strike one called. And one outside. A's fans still urging their team on here. And Maldonado falls one into the stands. Anderson winds, delivers, Maldonado swings, grounder to third, and he is thrown out.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Sam Mathis.
Sam Mathis, now the batter. Strike one, gets the outside corner. Mathis is searching for his first hit of the game here. Won't get it that way. Looks at a breaking ball. Strike two. And there it is. That one falls into right. And now a pinch hitter, Dan Schmidt. He is pinch hitting for McCarty. Schmidt has appeared in one game thus far this year for the A's, and he's gotten one hit. Schmidt hits one, and that one bounces high, but it's fielded at second, and the throw is made. That one's one of the high bouncers that can be really hard to field. It bounced about 40 feet in the air, and came back down. The throw was made. Grant Evans now batting for Ben Gordon. Evans steps in. Mathis on second here with 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. A's need 4 runs to close the gap between themselves and the Manitowoc Bandits. Evans swings, and this one bounces foul. 0-2 the count. Swing and a grounder. Fielded at short. Throw made, and the A's have yet another scoreless inning.
Too cool.
After 7 complete, it's 5-1 Manitowoc. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. And now there's a pitching change once again for the A's. Eric Schmitz will head to the mound. Harry Stelt now behind the plate. Over at third is Jordan DeBoer. And Dan Schmitz will head to right field. And it's the top of the 8th. And Cole Wimmer is the batter. Strike one called. Next pitch, a breaking ball in there, and that is strike 3. He got him looking. Schmitz logs the strikeout. Tom Sawyer. He is 2 for 4 tonight. And quite a game for the Bandits leadoff batter. A stolen base and a couple of runs scored besides. Swing and a fall back. 1-2. Two and two the count. Schmitz working on Rodier. And now a fly ball that will be caught by Mathias. Following the ball up there and all that haze. Now the batter will be Rodier. That was Sawyer. Made that last out. Rodier. We'll watch a ball. That one was good one low in the zone, but the ump said too low. Next one is outside. Schmidt's working fairly quickly here, late in the game. Pitch outside will make it 3-0. And then a strike call. Next one swung, and that goes out of play. Full count. Swing and a ground ball. Throw made by Rude, and that is it for Manitowoc in the eighth. Remains 5-1 in their favor. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Larry's Distributing. Anderson still working for the Bandits. He has been doing quite a number on the A's, only allowing 3 hits and 1 run. Greg Rude leads things off for the A's. Swings, and that one into center. It will fall.
We still got 2 prizes to give away, 756 and 753.
Leadoff single for Greg Rude will bring up Ryan Shelter. Shelter 0 for 3 tonight. Shelter DHing this evening. Strike 1 called. First pitch breaking ball. Swing by Shelter, and that one into center. It is caught. 1 away. Cole Hiley, now the batter. Let's see if he can get something started for the A's. Hiley swings at the first pitch, sent him, and it goes out of play and onto New Jersey Avenue. Anderson sets, delivers. Hiley holds back. It's called a strike. Next pitch is a ball. Anderson sets, delivers. Hiley holds back on the low ball. Two and two. Swing and a grounder. That one gets through the middle. Runners on first and second for the A's, and up comes Harry Stout. One away, runners on first and second, bottom of the eighth. He's looking here to score a few. Well, they'll need them. They're down 5-1 to the Manitowoc Bandits. Turn and throw to second by Anderson. Rude is back. Strike one called. Stout still has a couple to find the pitch he wants. Anderson sets and delivers. That one's inside. Next one is also inside. Still showing discipline at the plate. Anderson now probably going to have to come with one. He does, and Stout puts one through the middle. Rude rounds third and is in. There is no play. And the A's put up one in the eighth. Nail the deficit to 3. Chad Langley now the batter for the A's. And Langley will get a hit. And that'll load up the bases. Jaime will hold at third.
Program 749. 749. We have a gift certificate for you from Three Guys and a Grill. Program 749.
So the bases are loaded as Luke Maldonado comes to the plate. Anderson finds himself in real trouble for the first time in the game. He's getting a handful of hits here. So here a double scores at 2, maybe 3. Single scores likely 2, at least 1. Even a walk will put a run across the plate. Many options for the A's here, and they'll need to take advantage of this bases loaded situation with only 1 out. Pitch is low and away. And the throw back to Anderson goes by him, but nothing comes of it. Bandits don't appear to have anyone warming up. They're gonna live or die by Anderson here. Two and 0 the count to Maldonado. Swing and a foul into the backstop. Maldonado jumped over that one, but he couldn't put it in play. Swing, and that one will foul over the right field line, makes it 2-2. Anderson working from the windup here with the bases loaded. Shakes off a few pitches. Now time is called. Maldonado wanted that one, but he held back. It was a good choice. It was outside, and the count is full. A's crowd getting into it. And the next pitch is in the dirt. That'll result in a run crossing the plate. A's narrow the gap to 2, and the bases remain loaded. Now a mound conference for the Bandits. And Anderson is being pulled after pitching more than 7 innings.
Fans, just a reminder, on Friday evening, the Sheboygan A's will be hosting the Langsdorff League versus Northeastern Wisconsin League All-Star Game.
And the
Festivities will start at 6 o'clock with the Home Run Derby, followed by the game at 7:30.
New pitcher for the Bandits is number 13, and that is not listed in the program, nor is it listed on their lineup. So number 13 now called in to close the door on the A's. Sam Mathice, the leadoff batter here. Excuse me, hardly the leadoff batter. Force of habit that. Mathice is up at the plate now. Got a singles last time up. And he does the same here. No, not quite. Good play was made. It looked like it was going into right, but it was chased down. That was Tom Sawyer. He chased down the liner. Dan Schmidt now the batter. That was a questionable swing on behalf of. And now 1 run will get across, 2 runs will get across on a double error. There was a fielding error by the third baseman. Mason bobbled it, and then he overthrew the plate, and that allowed another run to score. So with that, the A's have tied the ball game. And runners remain on second and third. Stelton Langley scored, and that is a costly error for the Bandits. Batter now is Jordan DeBoer. He'll watch a pitch. That pitch is a ball. Two and 0 now. A's have their beginning here. And now a pass ball, and Maldonado will cross the plate. And the A's capitalize on the mistakes of the Bandits. And the A's now hold the lead. They have a 1-run lead. That has been their largest margin of lead in the game. They had it back in the first and second after scoring in the bottom half of the first, and now in the bottom of the eighth, that lead seems much more substantial. Runners on the corners after DeBoer is walked. Now a mound conference once again for the Bandits, the infielders gathering. Greg Root is now the batter, and with that, the A's have batted around. Steal attempt. It is successful, and another run will cross the plate. Schmidt went as DeBoer went, and the throw was cut off at short and went back home, but it was off. And the A's now have a 2-run lead. Rude still at the plate. Rude swings, falls one back. 1-1 the count. And now a pass ball will bring DeBoer to third. Two and one the count on Rude. And he will send one in the left, but it will go foul. 2-2. Breaking ball is not a strike. The count is full. Rude swings. This one a grounder to second. Throw over, and the A's are finally out of it. But they have a big inning. A 6-runner to match their 6-run inning last night. And they hold a 7-5 lead after 8. And Manitowoc will have a chance to battle back and force the A's to bat in the bottom half. We shall see very shortly. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Some defensive changes for the A's. Maldonado will head to first. And the second is Rude. Swing and a miss. Now to Alex Larson, the first batter in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss again. That one off the mask of Harry Stout, who replaced Ben Gordon behind the plate. Next pitch, low and away. 1-2 the count. One goes over to short. Fielded, throw made. And one is away. He's need two more to take it. Travis Mason now the batter.
Now batting, first baseman number 6, Travis Mason.
Strike one. And swing and a miss. Schmidt's just one away from next pitch is a wasted one. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Mason. And Taylor Koth is the last hope for Manitowoc. A ball one to him. Then one takes the inside corner. 1-1. Manitowoc down to their last two strikes. Swing and a high bouncer, fielded, throw made, and that is the ball game.
And that's your ball game. Final score, Sheboygan A's 7, Manitowoc 5.
So the A's, despite a slow start, or rather a slow game, put up 6 runs in the 8th and take one from Manitowoc. And that is a much-needed win in the Northeastern Wisconsin League. We'll be back with the recap of the postgame after this message from our sponsor. So with that, the A's take back-to-back games in the Northeastern Wisconsin League, and for a while this one was in doubt. The A's scored in the bottom half of the first to take an early lead, but then they did not score again until the 8th, in which they put up 6 runs to go ahead and eventually win it. But up till that point, I'm going to say that this looked like a tale of two ball clubs. The ball club last night that was taking it to the league leaders, and the ball club tonight who was struggling against the second to last place team. But the A's pull it out. A win is a win. And the A's now have a winning record in the Northeastern Wisconsin League, 7-6. They'll stay in third place. Losing pitcher tonight for the for the Bandits, number 13, was not able to find his name. Anderson was the starting pitcher. He pitched more than 7. It was a tie ball game when he was pulled. He will not be credited with the loss. Taylor Schwartz started the game for the A's, but he will not get the win as it was A's were down 4 runs when he was pulled. Max Kramsky and Eric Schmitz pitched in relief. I believe Schmitz will get the win. Have to tally that officially. Offensively for the A's, I think you can just boil it down to the 8th inning. Leadoff batter was Rude. He started with a single. Hiley got a single. Stout got a single. Langley got a single. Maldonado walked. Dan Schmidt reached on an error that turned into a double error, which turned into 2 A's runs. Jordan DeBoer reached on a walk. And 6 runs were scored in that inning, and that was the end of it for the Bandits. They went down 1-2-3 in the 9th. And the A's get a much-needed win here, get some momentum heading into the All-Star break. And the Northeastern Wisconsin League, Langsdorff League All-Star game will be here Friday night. Game starts at 7:40 following a home run derby. And after that, in fact, just the next day, the A's will be on the road traveling to Burlington for a doubleheader. And then again on the road to Genoa City for a doubleheader. So the All-Star break is really only 2 days, but A's will take it and hopefully get some wins on the road and have a better second half here. So 7-5, final score. A's defeating the Manitowoc Bandits in a Northeastern Wisconsin League game. I'm Jared Ertman here at Wildwood Baseball Park. Thank you for listening. Have a great night, everyone.